Hi, this is Pam from Hope 24/7, and today I've been writing about what if we don't have to suffer to be our most creative, beautiful selves. And, everyone knows the story of the suffering creative, right? So worried about the final outcome of their art and that it's going to be the worst thing in the world when it finally is manifested, that they're paralyzed and they can't create at all. This is certainly me. I heard of Anne Lamott talking about how one of her worst nightmares was that she would die before she would get her final drafts done on her manuscripts, and someone would see what a crappy writer she was. And I think if you're creative at all, you have been paralyzed at one time or another by the fear of maybe this is all just a giant joke and you don't have any talent at all. And although I do believe the creative life is about showing up and just getting it done, I love how Elizabeth Gilbert handles this subject. And she was the author of Eat, Love, Pray. I heard her in person about 5 years ago, but today wouldn't you know it, I'm sitting very early at a coffee shop working on a manuscript that probably, if I'm being really, really honest, has been in the works for over a decade, right? And it's coming to a new season, and I was having a panic attack this morning because it is coming together in kind of this magnificent, divine way. And it feels way out of my league. It feels like such a sacred thing, how it's come together and all the complexity of it now, that I was panicking this morning going, I don't have the talent to write this. I mean, I can see it now, but I don't have the talent to write this. And I was confused. I was thinking I was the creative force of the world. And I listened to a video that my daughter sent over that Elizabeth Gilbert wrote about how the Greeks and the Romans were never confused like those of us that live in this time of history. We kind of think we're at the center of our worlds. We've displaced the divine and put ourselves at the center. And for us creators, that is what is the source of our suffering. When we take out the divine from the center of our lives, and when the genius of the whole universe is not the pilot, everything in our art goes crazy because all of a sudden we realize we're incapable of manifesting this beautiful thing or even stewarding the very best gifts we have very well. So for me this morning, I was overcome by panic, and I'm not a drinker, but I was thinking about starting. And I don't compulsively run anymore because I have shot my knees doing that. And I just wanted to numb myself because of the fear of, what if I prove that I'm just incapable, I don't have any talent, and my life work, what I believe is my call, is just a joke. The video came over, I watched it, and I was reminded again that whenever I get paralyzed and I'm a suffering creative, I have taken God, the divine, out of the center, and I put myself there. And I'm kind of thinking I'm the creator of the world. This morning I got myself back into the co-creator role. I let the divine come back into the middle. I grabbed the hands of the ancient Greeks and the Romans and said, I agree. Genius is a force that's outside of me. It's supernatural. And creativity is something I do in a collaborative way. When I come into this space and I show up, I bring the faith that the creator of all is going to meet me there. And the most beautiful art, my life's work, manifests when I'm in that humble role, instead of thinking I'm the creator of all. So, what if we don't have to suffer to create our most beautiful creations? This is Pam at Hope 24/7.